Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you've probably realized by the title, I'm back to torture myself again with more Prismatic Evolutions. Yeah, this is the set where, it's the new hotness in town and you want to get your hands on it and dig in and see what kind of pulls you can get, and it just keeps kicking you right in the balls every time. So yeah, I won't bore you with the specifics of this box. You guys know what a poster collection is. Let's get in and see if we can get something out of it. I've mostly stayed away due to all the drama surrounding the set, from everybody and their mom being called a scalper, by people that aren't able to get one, to the arguments between collectors, investors, so on, so forth, this and that. I've tended to want to just stay away from the set just because I've seen a lot of the videos on it. I've seen enough openings to not want to have to spend good money, and I know how much the product is worth, honestly, and there's a lot more money to be made to sell the stuff or to hold on to it rather than to, spend good money and open it. That's not what a lot of people want to hear, but I mean, for me, I'm a realist when it comes to this hobby. I understand that, when times get like this, there's going to be people that, are able to get the product, and there's going to be people that are not able to get it. And I know it sucks for a lot of us that are just trying to go to the store and get it, and we don't have time in our days to be chasing after the vendor as they drop stuff off. We don't have time to sit there and watch every alert on our phone, to see when something drops, or, we don't have the time to sit there, and we have kids, jobs, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. Like, we have obligations, and we don't have time to sit there and put our lives on pause in order to be the first ones to get the prize and whatnot. So I understand that portion completely. And, it is what it is, right? Like, I simply choose to participate when I have the time to participate. And, sometimes I'm able to luck out and I'm able to get something like these poster collections. But a majority of the times, I'm with everybody else and I go without. But at the same time, knowing what these cost and knowing what they sell for, I'm also not foolish enough to ignore the monetary value of the cards themselves. After all, I am trying to start a business centered around selling these kinds of TCG products, specifically single and graded cards. So I know when stuff is hot, you should take advantage, because it's not something that's always going to be there or always be around. The market will eventually have a downturn. This stuff will be easier to get, and people will be happy about it again. And, some of the people that, dare I say, enjoy the craziness and enjoy having, the bots and enjoy having all this and enjoy, making money fast, those people will be driven away from the hobby. But as a result of that, a lot of the prices for singles, I would imagine, would go down. The select few singles that are always going to be hot or always going to stay hot, they might take a slight hit, but I'd imagine they'd still stay up for the most part. But yeah, when it comes to that, I'm sure a lot of people would say, well, I'd prefer to not have that in my hobby so long as I'm able to get product. And I'm perfectly fine with that too. I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not in it for just, prismatic, just this crazy hyped, year that it's looking like we're going to have. I'm not in it just for that either. I'm in it for the long haul. I love Pokemon. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I love, games like that. I even play a little bit of Magic. So it's like, for me, this is just a long-term thing. For me, this is something that I intend to keep doing regardless of what happens with the market, right? Like, so I get it. So I get the frustrations of not being able to find product. I get the frustrations of people basically turning this, into something like a money-making scheme and whatnot. But I also see the other side of it too. Like it's something where the hobby's hot right now, and if you're not somebody who feels the need to rip open stuff, you might as well sell it if you got it. If you want to sell it and you want to make a little bit of money and you bought in when it was low, it's well within your right to do what you want with your product. Here at this channel, with me personally, you're not going to find me. I'm not somebody that judges. I'm not somebody that is going to tell people what they should and shouldn't do, or, give a side eye, whatever. If you call yourself an investor, if you call yourself a collector, whatever you call yourself, whatever you believe yourself to be, whatever you want to do, just do it. Enjoy the hobby the way you want to enjoy it, right? I'm going to sell stuff. If I see things are hot right now and I lucked out and I was able to be in on a drop and I was able to get, 3 poster collections, well, I might open one and I might sell the other 2. Because you know what? If somebody's going to buy it and go rip it on their stream or do whatever with it, it's like, it's getting opened anyway, right? And they wanted to spend the money. For me, I might as well take the money, right? Because I'm patient. I can wait until this, reprint wave comes in whatever form that it may be, and I can enjoy Prismatic later. It doesn't have to be something that's done now. I found joy in Shrouded Fable. I found joy in Temporal Forces. I found joy in Paradox Rift. I found joy in Obsidian Flames. I found joy in all these older sets because I wasn't around for them, when they came out. So for me, I don't need the latest and the greatest. I know it's going to only get harder and harder and harder, so I'm not stressing, right? If I find some, I'll open some. I was able to get lucky and get some now, so I started opening some, right? And it's just a little bit here, a little bit there. And I get it. I get some people want to collect their master sets and they want to collect whatever. But, I mean, it's not in the cards right now. And will it be like that forever? It won't. And, these people that either they came from sneakers or they came from whatever, and they have the infrastructure, they have the ability to be able to buy out stuff and sell massive amounts of things and scalp or do whatever. Like, they'll move on to the next big thing. And as I was saying earlier, the price of cards, will go down. The price of packs will go down. The price of certain things will go down. And almost forgot the code card. And so be it. It is what it is. But, for some of us who are here for the long haul, it doesn't matter. It's just ebb and flow. But I'm real chill about it, right? Like, I would never let something like that get me to the point where I feel the need to try to rile people up online or, get an army of people with pitchforks and stuff to go after somebody because they're doing something. I get it. It's annoying, right? It's annoying. But I don't know, man. I'm one of those live and let live people, or live and let die, whatever it is. I'm just one of those guys. But you yourself, you can just be patient. You can be patient. You can wait it out. You don't have to buy. You also don't have to make it personal. And it doesn't have to be something where you got to take time out of your day to, talk some shit to somebody online or yell at them or call them names or try to get them fired or any of this extreme stuff that's been, what online culture has been the last, 10 years or something like that. Like, we don't have to be like that, man. Like, and that's just how I feel. I'm just chill about it. I try to mind my own business, honestly. But, I have my opinions too. And it's like, I don't care, right? And I think we'd all be a little bit happier if we just were chill about things and just didn't let it get to us as much, right? So, I guess that's my little rant that I lured you into hearing about Prismatic. Just be chill. Like, you're going to get your turn. Like, I promise. And I'm a complete stranger, and I can promise you that, because I know eventually things will slow down and you will be able to enjoy the hobby. And by the time you're opening, you know, opening what you want and catching up and doing whatever, you're going to forget why you were even mad in the first place. Now it's my turn to be mad because, once again, Prismatic didn't really give me shit. I mean, I got Atticus, I guess, and a Pokeball, but yeah, I guess that's what surprise boxes are for, right? So, see if we can get a wee bit of surprise here. There we go. And nicely marred up the box. I was going to keep this damn thing. I marred it up two places. That is something to be mad about. Well, let's see. This is my first time opening one of these. Oh, there we go. A lot of people don't like the box. A lot of people complain about it. I get it. It's not the fanciest. It just reminds me of one of those trainer toolkits. Oh look, I got one of the boxes with all the stuff all over. I had heard that was a thing, or seen it in various videos. These packs out. Alright, we got 2 backwards packs. Alright, let's see what we got here. The promos down here. So I get this damn thing out. Oh, look at that! It's a surprise. Oh, let's see what it is. Odds are that it's an Umbreon. Pretty slim. Flareon. Everybody gets Flareon. And 4 more chances to be disappointed. Alright, so let's see. Pack number 1 out the surprise box. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Code card. Habanberry. Hoot Hoot. Dreepy. Miltank, Techno Radar, Festival Grounds, Great Tusk, Vaporeon, Reverse, Executor, Reverse, and Flareon, regular hollow. And it looks like, is that a print? I don't know. The regular energy. Did I see something? No, it's probably just a regular thing. I'm spoiling it. I might as well just leave the cold card at the back, right? Duskull, Houndoom, Dreepy, Miltank, Area 0, Bug Catching Set, Heatran, Reverse Noctowl, Reverse Pyroar, and Oki Dogi. Yeah, I just felt like that needed to be said. There's been a lot of just animosity and a lot of stuff to the point where I'm just, you know, I'm meeting people sometimes, like when I'm trying to do, you know, like we've had releases, you know, like GameStop had drops and stuff. You meet people online and they talk to you and they tell you about their disdain and how this and that, and they wish they could do this to the scalpers, or they wish they could do that, and there's just so much like anger and what if that's a Pokeball? But it's like it doesn't need to get that far, right? Like we just need to chill out. Ooh wee! Dreepy Master Ball. I love Dragapult, one of my favorite newer Pokemon. Well, maybe the surprise box did have a little surprise after all. Hey, I was thinking about buying one of these too. I'm glad I did not. Put that over there. But yeah, it's just strange seeing like a hobby that I guess could be considered a thing for kids, like turning into this whole like mom mentality, like we're gonna get these guys type of thing. And it's like, I don't know. I'm sure you've heard 100 other people say it already, but these guys will go away, right? And it's like we just all need to chill out and just be patient. And I keep saying it, but it's true. We'll all get our chance. We'll all get our time. Like more sets are coming. Oh, looks like we got something else. And Roaring Moon Pokeball. Very nice. And Professor Sada's Vitality. Dang, regular Umbreon. And just a regular Fire Energy. But yeah, guys, like, I guess the moral of the story is let's just be chill. We don't need to brigade against people or do whatever. Like, the hobby will fix itself. It really will. And then there'll be those boring doldrum type times where there's nothing going on and values aren't rising and things are what they are. And then just remember, like, just enjoy the hobby when it's at that point, because once again, something will happen. Some new game, some new thing will come out where people start losing their minds again. And from what I've heard from everybody, it's all cyclical. But in the meantime, all you can do is take what you can from the hobby. Like I said, get enrolled in one of those Discord servers or on Twitter or something, and see if you can catch you some drops. And they happen. I've gotten some 151. I've gotten some prismatic. that you saw right here. It happens. So it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. And if you're not going to be able to change what the actions of others, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you want to. All that you can be responsible for is your own actions. And the best action you can take right now is to just be patient. Alright, guys, until next time, remember, just be patient. Good things will come to you. And, try not to have anger or hatred towards other people just based off of some stuff that they're doing. They're going to eventually move on, and eventually you'll get to enjoy things, the way you want. But for right now, just try to enjoy things whatever way you can.